Everybody.
Hey, it's day 58 of filming. We haven't said that in a while, but we're up to 58 videos. Leo, what do you want to do at video number 60?
Have a little party.
Awesome. We're going to have a party, I think, sometime here, and some cake or something for Leo and I for all of our efforts. Today is a recap video of our work here in 2020. Now, our work continues. We're going to be working right until the snow flies and probably gets, deep enough that we can't be cutting trees in here, or that the weather gets too cold to really comfortably work. But we thought we'd do this now before that happens, because it gets really difficult to be out here filming and working in the snow and the cold. So we're going to do a quick recap video today of what we've done over here on our land this year. And then we're going to do another recap video of what we did actually at home with our gardens and our chickens and stuff like that. So I'm going to get Leo to follow me through the forest here a little bit while I point out the first section. First off, this trail, we've been working 2 summers now on our property. This trail we would have put in the first summer so that we could get around through the property and find our way through here.
Two. Yeah. 2 summers.
Okay, so then up here, this is our firewood that we have so far for this year. You'll see there's a couple other piles around the property as well, but this is the biggest accumulation. As we're coming through here again, we're thinning out our maple trees. So this time of year we're cutting a lot of maple because it's the best time of year to do that for those trees. We're also cutting building materials, and if you look over here, we're starting to accumulate again logs to go and build some structures with. So as we cut our softwoods, our fir trees and our spruce trees, we have to drop them, limb them, and debark them and pile them up on runners so that they don't rot. So that's what we have going on over there. And then over here, this is our pile of our hardwoods. As we cut those down, we pile those up on runners just to dry for next year. So we're way ahead of the game compared to where we started this spring. We had no firewood set aside for this winter coming up. And now already this here firewood is for next winter. So we're doing really well in terms of, well, I guess as a recap, we look this way.
And by the way, we're going to be spending Christmas night at the camp.
I hope so. Yeah, we're going to get to that one. Anyways, we've got our firewood in February of this year. I think we started. We've managed to get all of our firewood for this winter. And now here in the fall, we're doing our firewood for next winter. So we got a lot done on that. Also, as we go, I'll get you to look this way, buddy. All the brush and stuff that ends up on the ground as we go, we end up piling it up back here in sort of a row along the edge of the property over on this side. And we're going to eventually use that. We're thinking, along with some wire and stuff like that, it might actually work as a livestock fence. So we might be able to keep animals in on the property just by using these brush piles, which means it's a free fence. It gets all the brush out of the way as we're working so that we're not dragging logs and stuff around through a bunch of brush. And yeah, so we're finding our purposes for everything. So we're going to continue to walk down through here. We'll pause the video in a second. And then we're going to take you guys down to the orchard and then over to the garden, and we'll end up at the cabin here today, and we'll talk about each of those. So give a pause there for now, buddy.
Okay.
Back in a few.
So we'll be back. Okay. So these are the pine trees.
Yeah, look up. Beautiful big pine trees we have here. Okay, so this way. We'll come this way now, guys. We're trying to do this fast because Leo and I have 0 editing skills. And so we have to pause our video, keep the camera alive, move to the next spot and film some more. So we're probably going to get more and more out of wind as we go. Anyways, this year we managed to fence off the entire orchard. Now, again, these brush fences are just a deterrent from moose for the time being. Someday they might work for livestock. But come this way, bud. You can see right here is where our wire started. We didn't have a means to run it over there yet, but we have 3 rows of wire on top of this brush in order to try to keep the moose back. And then we have our fruit trees just down here. So,
Dad, it's been 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
all right, we're going to try to get this under 10 minutes. Come on over here, buddy. There's our first pear tree. Leo and I planted that pear tree this year, and come this way. We'll take you right in, buddy. Watch the wire here. Poor Leo ran right into this one day when we first strung that wire. Had a Joker smile for a while. All right, so this is our Larenskaya pear tree that Leo and I planted. We also insulated these all really well for winter. We did a video on that one other day. Come on over here, buddy. Watch your step. Here's an apple tree.
I'm trying to watch it on the video.
That's another pear tree that we planted this year. These two apple trees here were from last summer. And then we also have this apple tree from this summer. So 5 fruit trees up here, guys. Watch your fingers, bud. Here, right over the video. We've got them all insulated for winter. And I'm happy to report that near the end of the year, for some reason, our pear trees, or not our pear trees, sorry, our black walnut and our bark nut trees started to come back to life. So it's possible we're going to have 4 nut trees as well. We're going to keep an eye on them. We did insulate them for the winter time, and I'm hoping next year that we're going to continue to have our nut trees. So all in all, we're up to 9 trees. For next year, we've got to try to plant another at least 6, I'm hoping. All right, let's pause there, buddy, and then we'll go over to the garden.
Yeah, we gotta run.
Are you on?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a really winded cameraman now. We just came over to the garden. Here, this was all done this year. We dug up about, 15 feet or so of this garden. This was our Jerusalem artichoke. Unfortunately, it was a bit of a failure this year. We didn't get anything out of it. Now, I've been told sometimes they do take a couple years to come up. So I just tried to keep the weeds back for next summer on the odd chance that something comes out of that, but it doesn't look good. Over here was one of our potato gardens. My friend Jennifer and I she helped me dig this up at the end of the year, and we put a bunch of wood down in underneath this, and we've also buried a lot of like horse manure and chicken manure and stuff into these gardens. So they should be really fertile for next year is what we're hoping. And there's another one in behind there. So eventually we're going to link all of these gardens together, and we're going to try to maintain them. But in terms of growing stuff, you look this way again. In terms of growing anything, man, the potatoes, we grew this year about, I want to say, a third more of the potatoes than what we planted. They're delicious. We've been enjoying them, Leo. You like the fries coming out of them?
Yeah, kind of.
Anyways, it was too much work for what we get out of it. I killed myself for like $30 worth of potatoes up here with the irrigation and stuff like that. And so until we can figure out a better way to irrigate, I highly doubt we're going to be doing much gardening around here. We're going to continue with planting trees. That seems a lot less labor intensive. And I think that's where long term we're going to have our success. But we're going to keep these gardens as a bit of a buffer between the forested area over here and the pasture area over here. And we put a little bit more time into the pasture this year as well. We spread some hay, hoping that a little bit of seed would go down to help out along this. And we killed several hundred small poplar shoots that were coming up at the back end of this pasture. And so we're starting to work now to reclaim the pasture and have some garden space and stuff over here.
That's a lot, several hundred.
Yeah, so this was a lot of work as well this summer. We made some progress down here.
How do you know that it's been several hundred?
Several hundred? Well, I just know I went through one day.
Oh, Dad, you said at 7 minutes the videos get pretty bad, so it's at 8 minutes and 33 seconds.
All right, and we still have something else to talk about, so pause there and we'll move on.
Okay.
Okay, go for it. Okay, so lastly, guys, we're just getting down here now to the cabin. Last year we left off with the framing of this all done. So we had cut off our logs and skinned them and framed them all last year. And I think we had a good bit of the metal roof put on. This year, we'll come up and show you, we managed to finish the gable ends for the most part, at least get the thing filled in. And,
oh no, 9 minutes,
so Leo and I,
9 minutes and 11 seconds.
all right. Leo and I are hoping to spend maybe Christmas Eve over here if we can heat this place well enough. I think it would be a real special kind of
I'll
way
just show
to
them
celebrate
inside.
it. This is the back part of it, and the gable end we did back here. And
Look,
in the front, right there, and you can see, step back maybe a little. And we have a window. We're still roughing it in up here at the top, but it gives a little bit of light in here.
Can I show them inside?
Oh yes, yeah.
Just tell them that.
Just something here to keep the doors shut.
We're starting the flooring.
Grampy built these nice doors for us, or the hemlock.
We're doing the flooring right now.
And yes, there's the stone floor, and the wood stove is in. Show over there, buddy.
Wood stove. That's been 10 minutes and 2 seconds.
All right, then come this way, and we'll end this video in a second. Thanks, guys, for watching throughout the year.
Leave at least 5 likes or maybe even 20 on this video. And subscribe if you're new. And
okay, and we're going to keep working away at this. We'll try to keep some videos coming through the winter time, and then again next spring we're going to start back at this stuff, and we're going to try to finish off this cabin and keep you posted on all these projects we have going on. So for right now, though, today we're over here. We're going to try to make this a cozy little spot for us. So we're going to do some cleaning up.
we have some mats.
Yeah.
We're gonna put down everything.
And we're going to make ourselves a bed and get this place ready to actually come over and start enjoying. So thanks very much, guys, for watching.
I'll see you later. Peace.